Hello, this recording will lead you through how to use Word document and specifically the reference function of Word document. This will enable you to insert in-text citations and produce a reference list, all very simply and easily. Of course, with any system, if you don't know how to use it well, it can cause you headaches, and also with any system, not all systems are perfect, and therefore you still must make sure and compare that your referencing is correct. And how would you compare? You would go to the CDU Library Referencing Guide, and today we're going to use APA 6 Style Edition, and you would compare it to this. But let's work on our reference function using Word document. So here I've typed in something, I've actually paraphrased, and now I would like to reference what I have paraphrased. So here we go. We put a space, then we go to our reference tab, and we are looking at our reference options, and we're going to use APA 6th edition, the latest of the APA editions, and insert citation. As I've just started writing, I need to add a new source because it's my first citation. Add a new source, and here we have the options of what our sources are. Let's start with a book, and our author, Thomas Jones, and we're going to, it's a book with one author, the best of jazz. Okay. The year it was published, 2009. The city of publication, where it was published. Some books have multiple publication sites. Choose one, perhaps one that's closest to you, and of course the publisher. What I'm typing in is fictional, just to give you an idea though of what's available. So there we go, book, one author, and all those essential details, and we click OK. Here it has it for us, formatted correctly in APA style. Like I said, you need to check it once your paper is complete, just to make sure. Now imagine I'm typing some more, and I've come to a point where I would like to quote. So here we go, quotation marks, space, and I'm quoting from the same book as before, so I choose it again. There we go. And here there's no page number. Of course, when we quote, we must put in a page number. When we paraphrase or summarize, we don't need to put in a page number, though you might want to for your reference. But a quote you must. To be able to insert a quote, we left click on the arrow, and we choose Edit Citation. There are other possibilities here, we'll look at that later. Edit Citation, and insert the page number where you quoted from, and click OK. And there it is, done correctly for us. Okay, so imagine I've written some more, and I'd like to say that Stevenson stated, okay, Stevenson stated that, and I'm quoting. Of course, this is a new source for me because it's not here yet. Add a new source, and it's a journal article, let's say, okay, and Mary Stevenson, one author, and title of my journal article, Jazz in the 20s, for example. Journal name, music year, 2010. The page numbers, the first and the last page number of the journal article. Remember, journals have many articles in that, and we need to state when at what page our journal article started and until what page it ended. And imagine we got it online. It says here show all bibliography fields. Click on that. Now look at all the possibilities. Right? So if it's a journal that is a monthly journal and you got this in a certain month, you type in the month of that journal publication, and here imagine we got it online. Right? We saw it online. The year we saw it in is 2004. The month we saw it was March, and the day accessed was the 23rd. And the URL, this is not the correct URL. You would put in the correct URL. I'm just putting it here for you, and okay. There it is. Now, I've shown you two in-text citations, one with page number, one without, but what about the reference list? Now, let's do it here on the same page. Usually your reference list is on a separate page, but let's do it here for you now. So it says here bibliography. Bibliography is not the same as a reference list. Bibliography is everything you've read related to this assignment or this document that you have referred to in text and that you haven't referred to in text. Whereas a reference is what you have referred to in your text. Yeah, so reference, refer. Okay, so usually undergrads, we have a reference list of all the sources we have referred to in our document. All right, but we're going to use this. We left click, works cited. It's a reference list. And there we go. We have two of our sources listed. Of course, we need to change this. So left click, highlight, reference with a capital R. And there you have it. Now let's do some more, shall we? All right. Let's say you've written some more, and let's say this time you've summarized from a different source, and let's say it's a journal article once again. And this time you have multiple authors. How do we enter multiple authors? So let's say first author is Lynn Patricks. To add more authors, we go to edit. There you go. The first one is there. Let's add the other ones. So last name, Tracks. First name John, middle name Paul. We add and let's continue. Let's say there were more. Weeks, Wendy, Patricia. And we have another author. Lila. First name Mary, and we add. So there we go. We have 4 authors, and we click OK. All our 4 authors are there. The title of our journal article, journal, the year of that publication, and the pages of that journal article. And the last page. Okay, did we get it online? We fill all those details in and we click OK. So there we go. We have 4 authors and their last names and the year of publication. Of course, when it's in text citation, we need to use et al. To be able to do that, remember, if we left click and then left click again, this only allows us to edit page numbers and suppress these. my suggestion is go to Convert Citation to Static Text, which means that that text that's highlighted will become like this text, ordinary text that you can edit. Right, so convert, and there you go, it changes. We highlight, delete it all, full stop, and there we have it. When we go to our reference list, we left click and we have here update citations and bibliography. We left click and it updates it for us. Okay, there we have it. And if you notice, it's in alphabetical order. Alright, so that's how you use the reference function of your Word document to be able to insert text citations, manipulate page numbers, multiple authors, and insert a reference list. Remember, you do need to check to make sure that it is 100% okay so that you can have the maximum points allocated for your referencing.